Something strange is going on. Something strange is going on. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people.
We have not identified anything anomalous or any national security or public safety risk over the civilian airspace in New Jersey or other states in the Northeast.
Shalom, everyone. If you're new to my station, I am the Hebrew Widow, the Hebrew Rose of Jericho, coming at you with some judgment news.
Here at home of the drones.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows.
What happened, oh orange one? Shalom, all of my sisters and my bro stars of the STARSEED United allies and friends. I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Abracadabra. Yeah, look like the Orange King, the Orange Messiah is standing down, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, somebody must have told him what was really going on. Oh my goodness, this is happening so fast. The time of the Great Reset is here. The Most High has pushed his button just like STARSEED United asked him to. Yeah, so let's get into it, y'all.
They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. Our president knows. Our president knows.
They're the orange exalted one. Just called President Biden in front of the world. Our president? Oh, how the mighty is falling so quickly.
Good catch, Sarah Susanna. Our president. He's calling Joe Biden our president, as though he's under somebody's authority. Oh, this is funny as hell.
I thought that he thought and that he said that he fired Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Didn't you hear that?
Yes, honey. I heard that. He said, you're fired. At least that's what they were posting. You know, I don't know. He might have tweeted it or something. But that was something that was going around in the Church of Trump. That Joe Biden and Kamala Harris was fired. What happened? He wants to bring Joe Biden out of retirement. Why, Donald Trump? Why are you going to bring Joe Biden out of retirement on this subject? You just said just a few weeks ago to your kingdom to fight, fight, fight. And the day that you became president, that you were going to stop these wars from happening. Yeah, and then these drones showed up. This is another kind of warfare, isn't it? Yeah, so your people are expecting you to fight, fight, fight. That's their mindset. They are expecting answers. They're demanding answers. I know Donald Trump's phone is ringing off the hook. His whole staff, everybody's phone is ringing off the hook. All those people with promotions in the government, their phones are ringing off the hook. They want answers from their orange mighty man. Yeah. And he's passing the buck. He's passing the buck to Joe Biden. Iran, y'all thought that those were your only enemies? No. You have 5D enemies. That's why the Pentagon was telling you, you gonna fuck around and find out. Yeah, and it was very humbling what they showed you, evidently. Yeah, I've seen some images of these drones, and they come in all different shapes and sizes, right? So that they won't just terrify humanity right now. They're just showing their power, and they morph. they turn into orbs. They actually morph. So they don't know what they're dealing with. Whatever the Pentagon told Donald Trump got very afraid. So now you don't just have enemies in this 3D dimension, because you got a whole lot of enemies. The whole United States government. Yeah, y'all got so many enemies. Yeah, but I'm telling you where these enemies are coming from. These are your enemies. They're our allies. They're your enemies. They're our allies. And we come from a powerful kingdom. The whole universe is aligned with our Messiah. That's why they didn't get casted down. 2/3 of them remained in eternity in a whole nother realm because they were loyal. Yeah. The wickedness began with Hashatan. You know, he got jealous too of the Messiah when the Most High and the Mother dubbed him king and God of this earth and commanded the universe to bow down to him, his firstborn son. It started there. That's where all of this evil started with. And look where it's ending with. Somebody's trying to steal that position of being the Messiah. Yep. This is the only place in the universe that does not respect and honor our Messiah and bow down to it. This is the only place that they try to replace him with a white man, white Jesus, and now an orange one. Unbelievable. Just the other day, I do believe that I remember the orange Messiah telling people, telling the Pentagon, if you don't tell people what they are, just shoot them down. You guys remember that? Oh, how the mighty has been humbled. Yes, the orange Messiah must have been told. So see, Donald Trump, his whole demeanor has changed. I'm sure those Trump loyalists, those Trump worshipers want to know what those drones are. Yeah, a lot of them are seeing those drones too and where they go. Oh, they really be digging into stuff like this. Yeah, they can't call it a conspiracy theory either. Yeah, they can't call it a conspiracy theory. And believe me, they know where it's coming from. They know exactly where they're coming from. Just like I'm showing you all of the magic and power of our kingdom, believe me, they know too. Yeah, they have spies watching this channel, and I show all kind of magic. And so all this magic showing up in the skies, that they haven't been threatening at all. Though they have affected some technology. Yeah. But anyway, with them showing up everywhere, now they're on the West Coast. They were on the East Coast. They were seen in China. They've been seen everywhere. It's causing people to have great fear upon them. Even though the drones are quiet, they're not attacking anybody, you know. Sometimes they even react to people. I saw one lady, she was a sister, and she said that drone was up there like for a half an hour, and when she would move, the drone would move, and she would move, the drone would move. So it let her know that it was aware that she was watching. Yeah. And then it just did some kind of moves that the drones just cannot do. So she knew it was supernatural. She wanted some answers. We have the answers, STARSEED United, because I have receipts. You know, we have all kind of receipts. So we don't have to, guess where this is coming from. We know this is coming from our Messiah, and our enemies have a great reason to fear right now. They're in great fear. And this is something that the Pentagon can't even deal with. And now Donald Trump can't deal with it either, can he? He changed his tune.
It's good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey and the ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening.
To all you Trump Bible thumpers out there, worshipers of your Lord and King Donald Trump, he's just admitting to you that he knows that the government knows. Before, just a few days ago, when he was saying if the government knows what they are, they need to tell the American people or shoot them down. Now he knows that the government knows, and what he knows that the government knows made him change his tune, because there is a great power. You have no idea the power of the true Messiah, but you prefer the orange one.
Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows, and our
Not identified anything anomalous.
So now you know that John Kirby is lying to you. And the drones and the orbs and the drones that morph into orbs, they just keep on showing up. But he says it's not anomalous. Nothing that you're seeing is anomalous. And you should believe me, because I'm John Kirby. I got the sign of the White House behind me.
Or any national security or public safety risk over the civilian airspace in New Jersey or other states in the Northeast.
So now, Donald Trump, you do know that John Kirby is lying. You know that. And you know you've been watching all of these orbs, especially the drones, because in this 3D, you have a big reason to worry about drones. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, but now you're not telling your loyal supporters that consider you to be the king and God of this earth. The Messiah, that's what he is, the king and God of this earth. And they want answers. So where's your answers? Where are your answers? Oh, orange one. See, you shouldn't have never let them persuade you to even accept that. Because when you did that, it triggered some judgments on the planet. Because this is a great insult to our kingdom. I know y'all want our rulership. You know it's promised to Judah. And you know those people that lie and say they are Jews and are not. You know that they are the synagogue of Satan by now with all your presidential secret books. You know. You let them put a coin and put you on a coin, talking about you chosen to rebuild their temple that they made up in a script and put it in the Bible. Schofield. And you did that. And now your people want answers from you because they believe that you're the king and God of this earth. You better hurry up and try to denounce that. You better hurry up, because you guys are this is the second wave of y'all trying to steal our rulership. Yeah, it started in 2023. In spring of 2023, they start moving in on trying to steal our rulership. We got rid of them. They're knocked off the top, and now you're on the top because of a bunch of hocus pocus bringing the Ark of the Covenant to Mar-a-Lago. Next thing you know, you win the election. Or should I say the fake ass Ark of the Covenant that they created, those same liars that appointed you to be the Messiah. You are in big trouble. You're in big trouble, Donald Trump. Yeah, a bunch of hocus pocus, but we're talking about real magic, Donald Trump. Real magic. Our King and God, the Black Messiah, the Son of the Most High God of Israel, and the Holy Mother anointed him, appointed him, and dubbed him to be the king and God of this earth. And he always have been. We just been through a processing in this matrix. The processing of evil to rid the universe of it. That's the bottom line. It's only so much of it. These evil, wicked serpent seed have used it from the beginning. They have used the evil. I'm telling you, Adam and Eve, they must have, oh my, I can't even imagine. I'm telling you, it just comes to mind how they had to go through culture shock. They left a world, a dimensions, because it's worlds without end in Eden. They left all of those beautiful, magical things, and they came over into this dimension. And it was for a purpose. Yeah, they left a lot out in Genesis. But anyway, can you imagine going from that sterile environment, just high vibing, everybody loving you, everybody respecting your authority and rulership. Everybody loved Eve. She was the queen. You know, she did most of the managing there over in Eden. While Adam was spending time with the Most High God of Israel, while he was telling him all about this dimension, because all of us had a memory wipe. And he spent a lot of time with Adam, giving him that heavenly education, telling him everything what I'm telling you now, the things that were left out of the books. How this planet is the only place in the universe that has evil in it, that rebels against the Son of the Most High God of Israel, the God and the King of this earth. And we have fools like Donald Trump trying to steal the rulership with a bunch of hocus pocus, as if. So now he's dealing with the real magic and the power of our kingdom.
And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out.
Wow, Donald Trump. Yeah, you just told everybody how vulnerable these United States of America is. You see, the United States of America has this false sense of security that they would never, ever be invaded. And so we have all of these drones and orbs and magical things in the firmament that people are seeing. They know. They know that they're here for a reason. Yeah, and they just showed up. And he says he can't imagine that they were the enemy, because if they were, they would have just blasted it out, whatever that meant. Blasted it. Could he be talking about some kind of missiles like Vladimir Putin has? Or could it be a drone like the one that you used, President Trump, when you were in office? You know, that drone attack, that sneaky little cowardice move you did on Qassem Soleimani? I remember that.
Qasem Soleimani. Soleimani was once one of Iran's top military commanders and a national hero. Some even called him the country's second most powerful figure, behind only Iran's supreme leader. He was the commander of the Quds Force. That's the part of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard responsible for spying and military operations outside of Iran. Soleimani was also responsible for Iran's operations in Iraq and Syria, and was credited with spreading Iranian military influence across the Middle East. In 2020, Soleimani was killed by an American drone strike in Iraq. The former US President Donald Trump called him the #1 terrorist anywhere in the world. 1 million people took to the streets for his funeral, and he is still considered a hero to many.
Take it away, Sarah Susanna.
Assassination or lawful military strike? Did President Trump violate international law when he directed the strike on Soleimani? This article will examine 3 different theories for justifying the strike and concluding that Soleimani was a lawful target.
Thank you, Sarah Susanna.
No problem, Hebrew Rose. Shalom, everyone.
Of course, they investigate themselves and they give themselves impunity and give themselves excuses. Yet these things come back to haunt you. yeah, when you got a lot of evil, you know, you did a lot of evil to different people.
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received?
You know, when he was assassinated, Soleimani, I mean, I watched the funeral. They took his body from, you know, village to village, town to town. And it was so many people out there that honored his work. And that's how I knew he was a good guy. I heard all of what Donald Trump calling him a terrorist, the number one terrorist. You know, that's what they like to call people that goes against their Western democracy and winning. And Soleimani, evidently, he was winning. There were so many people until there was a stampede. Everybody, I never seen a funeral like that. I mean, it was like oceans of people dressed in black. And what were they crying out? Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! And then they were chanting death to America. Death to, I said, ooh, America is in big trouble for that. Look at all of that energy in unity. Everybody felt the same way about Qasem Soleimani, and Donald Trump did that cowardly act. And you know, so he has a great reason. Now we're in conflict with Iran, and he did that, and that was like their number one man, respected by the whole nation. And he did a drone strike. So he should be ducking right now. But of course, he's the king and God of this earth, according to the Trump Bible and the synagogue of Satan and all of his worshipers.
And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
They're
very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster.
Hebrew Rose, I can hear the Trump worshippers right now. Oh no, mighty orange exalted one. Fight! Remember? Fight! Fight! Fight is what you told us.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. I mean, just in a matter of days.
Let the public know, and now. Otherwise, shot them down. I think that, Dan Scavino, I think that's shoot. Shoot. I'm not. Far be it from me to grammatically correct the president on his tense, but then he signs a DJT. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. The president, Trump, who, by the way, I guess is the president since, has anybody had a run like this? He's in Notre Dame looking like Charlemagne.
So, their Messiah, their orange Messiah, just in a couple days. It's just been a couple days from him telling people, telling the public, well, talking to the government as though he is the president already. He gave a command. He said either tell the American public what's going on or shoot them down. Like he made a decision. Just shoot them down. And in 2 days, he went from that to this.
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
But he said, tell the American people what's up in the firmament. Tell them or shoot them down. And now when he's questioned, did he have more information? I mean, he's just babbling like he do. He's saying that they know where they're coming out of people's garages and shit. Where they're coming from, where they're going. And we seen before our very eyes that they don't know. But anyway, I have another message to that Antichrist out there. You know, this is not the first time that the synagogue of Satan made somebody their king and lord like you. They did it a few years ago with a Hebrew Israelite, even an unholy, unrighteous, religious Hebrew Israelite. So I just want to show you what happens when you allow the devil to lift you up to be a king over his people, as though you can ever be the Messiah. Let me just show you. I just want to show you. That is like the greatest offense in the whole entire universe. It is a great insult for you to try to steal the identity of the Messiah. Do you know the seriousness of this? Did you really think that their hocus pocus would work if you could just get enough people to believe in it without a shadow of a doubt? As Van Jones preached about you? Do you know how serious that is? That is the number one capital offense of the universe. What you did. You are in big trouble. And so is everybody that believe in you. Let me give you and Elon Musk a moment to just think about this. And this is why, whatever the Pentagon told you and showed you, who's coming after you, that have you so afraid of those drones and those orbs and all of that magic in the firmament, you have great reason to fear.
Yeah, Hebrew Rose, that's right. Why are you canceling your trip? Do you think you're a target, Donald Trump? Why are you canceling that trip? Are you afraid?
Well, it certainly shows that you are spooked. You're spooked. And that is what we're seeing before our very eyes, STARSEED United. Look how quickly, look how quickly. Quick. Wow, I think it has something to do with that seal. You know, I added it to the abracadabras with our abracadabra pendant. That magical tool. And then they have possession of a very powerful seal that belongs to our kingdom, and we took dominion over its power. If they even touch it right now, ooh, great calamity will fall upon them. Great calamity. But we are authorized to use it because it belongs to our kingdom. It is our seal. It belongs to us. And things are turning around so quickly. It's like the Most High God of Israel is immediately causing the universe to react when we go to the courts of the Most High. Do you see it? Yes. Abracadabra. Thank you, Mother, for returning our word back to us and for returning our seal back to us. And Father, thank you for giving us the authority to use them. Thank you, Father. You know, it's the nerve of these people, all of their debauchery, and then you want to name Donald Trump as the Messiah, the King and God of this earth. Donald Trump, you made a grave error. Yeah, I never would have thought that Donald Trump believed in hocus pocus or magic, but all of them do, especially on that level. You see how Elon Musk is just right by his side all the time? We went after Elon Musk in the courts of the Most High because he put out a tweet that he wanted to hire high-level witches and warlocks and sorcerers and such. And we went after him because it's magic against magic. And so these people with all of their debauchery, and then they're trying to steal the title of our king? Are you kidding me? A Hebrew Israelite allowed this. Donald Trump? He allowed somebody that called himself a Jew and was not. He's not even recognized by their community. But he say he is a Jew and he is not. Just like them. And he, Eddie Long, with his Eddie Long supporters, all that energy, glorifying Eddie Long, marching around like some fools and idiots. Look at him. And this is a big burly man. They walking around with his ass with some kind of damn scroll this man gave to him too. A magical scroll. Just like the one that was in the Ark of the Covenant that they forged. Yeah. That was a Greek scroll. I'm talking about they forged the Ark of the Covenant. They created a whole Ark of the Covenant and put a scroll in it too. With a bunch of hocus pocus. This man that wrapped Eddie Long around in that scroll told him, this can bring you life or this can bring you death. Do you accept it? And he accepted it. And guess what happened, Donald Trump? Guess what happened? These are the synagogue of Satan, and any of the synagogue of Satan that anointed anybody for any kind of position, they are doomed. Yeah, and you took the top role. What? The fake ass role. They casted you for that? To fool the very elect if it were possible? You are in big trouble. And whoever did it, they set you up. They set you up for doom. You have no idea. I would say that you probably are the most wanted in the 5D since you tried to steal our Messiah's title and his power. This present status quo is going out. It's going out and it's unstoppable. Abracadabra. Have you had enough of this clown show?
I know I have, Hebrew Bros. This is ridiculous.
Now, I know this is a ridiculous clown show. Nevertheless, it's a Hollywood production of somebody. You know, the synagogue of Satan don't even recognize this synagogue of Satan that claims to be Jewish. Nevertheless, it's the same people. This was a clown show in a Hollywood production. Now, I don't know what they did with you in Mar-a-Lago with that fake ass Ark of the Covenant with that so-called Greek magical scroll. That was evil magic that they put in that Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, so basically, you did the same thing as this man called Eddie Long, who was a very wicked Hebrew Israelite, and the Most High didn't have any mercy on him. Let me show you what happens when you allow the synagogue of Satan to appoint you and do little ceremonies, little Hollywood productions, appointing you to be Messiah. You see this burly, muscle-bound man? See those 4 strong men? Seem like they kind of struggling to carry him around on that fake-ass throne? See how burly he is? He went from that to this very shortly thereafter.
This house, I said Jehovah Rapha is all over this house.
He doesn't look like the same man, does he?
God said, to be the effective minister I want you to be. And that's all I want you to be.
Now he's saying that the Most High God of Israel only wanted him to be an effective minister, but he allowed these Jewish people to come and wrap him up in a scroll, have some foolish Hebrew Israelites to lift him up on a fake-ass throne, and he crowned him the king. Yeah, the same thing, still a Hollywood production. I'm just showing you what happens to these people. When anybody that does such a mockery and an abomination. And let's not talk about the unrighteous state that the man was in when he allowed this Hollywood production to take place.
He said, I needed to let you feel what your house been feeling.
This unrighteous man, he says that the Most High God of Israel told him, I want you to feel what your house is feeling. And evidently his house was sick spiritually, but it was his house. Donald Trump, the same with you. The White House is your house.
And the Trump church is your church.
But I'm here to tell you that things broke off of you.
And just like the White House, he lies. The people is seeing his condition. And he's saying the thing broke off of him. No. See, when the Most High God of Israel get a hold of you, yeah, he could lie all he wants to and try to make the people shout and get their energy, just like those Trump supporters. Try to rally all the energy you could get, but it won't do you any good. Yeah, you have enemies everywhere. And just because of that one, you trying to claim that position made you number one enemy in the universe.
I said I'm here to tell you that thing is broken off of you.
No, it didn't. It didn't break off of him because shortly after this message, he died.
And this was his penalty for participating in a Hollywood production by those people who the Most High calls the synagogue of Satan in the book of Revelation. When you allow them to do little hocus pocus and Hollywood productions to try to take the place of our Messiah, that's like ultimate disrespect. So yeah, you are in great trouble right now.
Will you shoot them down? They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
You're taking this whole thing personally, and you should take it personally. You really should. Take it away, Sarah Susanna.
This comment is from Loretta. Shalom, beloved sister. So I did some research on the word MAGA, and this blew my mind how they use these words to cast spells on people. MAGA in Nigerian means easily fooled idiot. And in Hebrew, it means pathway. In Latin, it means wizard. Mother said the wizard easily fooled the idiots. Also, it's amazing how the Most High is making our minds work as one, because I just said last call yesterday, hallelujah. What a glorious time to be alive. May the Most High continue to bless you and yours, Sister Hebrew Rose, and our great nation. Thank you for all you do, sister. All praises to the Most High and our beautiful earthly mother. Thank you, Sister Loretta.
Honey. Oh, when Mother gave you that download, because aren't we dealing with a bunch of idiots? And isn't he fooling a bunch of idiots? I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. So that's who we're dealing with. Yeah, all of the Trump worshipers. Y'all are in big trouble. Yes, and I'm not trying to convert you either. You have done so much evil to us on this planet because you are total narcissists. You have not a molecule of empathy in you. See, you are serpent seed. All of you idiots that the wizard is fooling with all of his hocus pocus and fake Ark of the Covenants, red heifers, pop-up temples, all of that, crowning him Messiah. All of you all are in big trouble, and I'm not trying to convert you. And what you are seeing with these drones is our Messiah's kingdom. Is very magical and powerful, by the way. I have evidence. What you are seeing is our Messiah showing his military power. He's just outside. They ain't arming nobody. They're even quiet. They can't be picked up by sound. Neither can they be picked up by any kind of radar because they need heat and they don't give off any heat. You just see them. You just see them. That's all. Just like King Cyrus outside of Babylon. He was just sitting there with his armies. Yeah, that's what you're seeing. I'm telling you what you're seeing. I have evidence. You might have some catching up to do. I show where they're coming from. Yeah, the Atlanteans. And then the Most High God of Israel has fleets. I mean, there are thousands that were once stationed inside of Table Mountain, and they are now gone. They were all around Table Mountain. They are now gone. Yeah, that's what you're seeing. A lot of inner earth might. Yeah, and some comes from the other, above the dome, that's allied with our Messiah too. Yeah, they're fighting for us. That's why I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to preach the gospel of the good news of the Black Messiah, the King and the God of this earth. Nobody can steal his rulership. It's impossible. Abracadabra. Absolutely impossible. So, it's all about energy. Because let me go back to the magic that our Holy Mother gave us on the wisdom of our magic and their magic. She told me that our magic has everything to do with our words, and that the Most High hear our words in their purest sense. No matter what language they come, he reads our hearts. So it's our words, our energy, that she has guided us into how to cleanse our energy and how to purify our energy. So our words and our energy and our connection in the holy courts in Zion. And she said, there, the Father will bow the heavens. He will hear you. He will judge every matter. And he will bring justice. And he has done that time and time again. They didn't tell you that, Donald Trump? And so in this case, you have committed a great 5D treason. I mean, a universal treason, trying to steal our Messiah's rulership. Yeah. And, it's just, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, and so did the Pentagon. And so that's why you feel this great fear. You should. And all of the serpent seed that decided to worship you. Our Father has marked this earth for judgment. This is a 400-foot megalith with all this power and fire coming out of it. He marked this earth for judgment. And it's no one in this 3D dimension that can stop it. Your power is an illusion. Your power is an illusion. All of you that are sitting in those power seats, may great fear come upon you, Abracadabra. You might say this is fear-mongering. You should be afraid because you crossed the line. You could get away with it in this dimension. But Father, we ask you to snatch away the impunity. You see how Hashatan, Father, is trying to give all of his children impunity? Just pardoning people, pardoning themselves, pardoning their children, pardoning everybody. And you see how unjust they have been and how evil they have been? How they've justified genocides, how they justified executing an innocent Hebrew Israelite, one of your sons, right in front of our eyes. How they give impunity to the murderers that's doing it in front of the whole world, for the whole world to see the truth, Father. And we at STARSEED United find their governance, all of their governances, guilty, guilty, guilty for anointing people and putting them in power seats. They've done it with kings. They've done it with popes. They just did it all through this matrix, just like that Green Bay tree, Father. And we don't fret them, Father, because we know the power of our Messiah's kingdom. You showed us the power and the glory of his military. No weapon at this point shall prosper against us, Father. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Ooh, wait, Father. Ooh, I'm so happy that we know now. I'm so happy that our mother elevated us from believing in something and having faith in something to actually knowing who has all the power and glory, who is the Alpha and the Omega. We know now. And we trust in you. And we're doing good to the best of our ability. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. And Kwam Yasharala to our big brother. Yes, our big brother. How dare they try to create another imposter? To fool the idiots, the wizards, the warlocks, the sorcerers, the witches. All of you, I know you're already getting it. For all of the evil magic that you casted on the Hebrew Rose of Jericho. You couldn't get me directly, and you try to hit me from the sideline. Yeah, I already know all about those strategies. I've been doing spiritual warfare a long time, and I sent it right back to you. And all is well with the Hebrew Rose of Jericho. All is well. Abracadabra. I break all of your curses, past, present. I break them all, and I command all of that energy to go back at all of you magicians, witches, warlocks, sorcerers, witches, psychics. You psychics. A bunch of 3D hocus pocus. At least the serpent seed ones. A bunch of hocus pocus. Just like Nostradamus. Was he one of us? Or was he European? Because he said a lot of things that came to pass, that it was very easy for them to create Hollywood productions and cause wars and such to happen. He may have been shown some things. But there's some things added that Hashatan wants very, very badly. He knows his end is near. And just like that narcissistic lover, he wants to destroy the whole planet with some nuclear weapons. He does not have that authority. That's why those drones are showing up in odd places. They're disabling your ability to even fight back. Babylon. Hashatan doesn't have the authority to destroy this anything, I'll say to completely destroy this earth like they try to say it's going to happen. That was a bunch of hocus pocus and scripts added in. I rebuke thee, Hashatan. Got the whole world in fear. Yeah, and you know what? If you're on the evil side, you should be in great fear, especially if you were evil to the children of the Most High God of Israel, especially here in these United States, the tribe of Judah. And you're going to get it for what you've done to all of the tribes and the sons of Adam. It's not just the Hebrew Israelites. It's the Gentiles. That is our cousins. You did a whole lot of debauchery to them too. And we do have friends and allies, and you know who they are, and you know who our Messiah is. All of the world leaders know who our Messiah is by now. It just hasn't been announced. And Father, I can't wait until that great day. That great day when you make that announcement. In this 3D, because I want to experience it in this 3D, Father. I want to experience it in the 3D. I want to see their faces smashed after they have used up all of the evil against us. And we rise all the way to the top. And they're gloating at the bottom of this pyramid, begging for mercy. I want to see it. They did all of this debauchery in this dimension, and I asked to see it in this dimension. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Father, we find them guilty. STARSEED United, if you find them guilty of creating a false Messiah, appointing a false Messiah, do you find that sorcery? I do. Evil sorcery, magic. I do. Abracadabra. I find them guilty. And I find the one that accepted the offer from Hashtan and his little family, the synagogue of Satan, I find you guilty too. Do you find them guilty, STARSEED United? I do. Thank you, Father, for returning the power back in your children's hands. We were powerless against these people in the 3D, and you have given us the power from the staff of power, Father. You've given us, you honored our word with that. Father, we came to you just the other day concerning them building the church for the Orange Messiah, Donald Trump. And we see that he see and he recognize who he's coming against, not only in this 3D, but in the 5D too. Our glorious military, Father. Thank you for returning the power back in our hands. Thank you, Father. And Mother, we thank you for all of this wisdom that you have given us through this mission. You've given us great success, victory after victory. You have made us more than conquerors in this 3D dimension where we were once powerless. You have made us the most powerful magicians in this dimension. Thank you, Mother. And we pledge our allegiance to our big brother Messiah, the King and the God of this earth, perpetually. We bow down to your kingdom, big brother. We honor your kingdom. We respect your kingdom. Yes, we pledge our allegiance to you. And Kwam Yasharala for all of the work that you're doing in the 3D and 5D to reclaim this entire universe and make it whole. If you have never watched this station before, this is how we always end our court sessions in the holy courts of the Most High. STARSEED United, you know what to do. Give your Father praise and glory. Adore your beautiful mother. And pledge your allegiance to our big brother, the Alpha and the Omega, the King and the God of this earth. Abracadabra. That is the download that I have for you today. Yes, our Holy Mother gave us a great understanding. I talked about our magic. She also disclosed their magic. It's a bunch of hocus pocus. It's their words, which we know that they lie all the time. Their words, And Hashatan always has to use others' energy. Others' energy. He doesn't have any of his own. He has to use others' energy. And in this case, he used Donald Trump. He used his energy. So it's their words, their lying words, others' energy, and illusions. This is the illusion that Donald Trump can ever be our Messiah is a bunch of hocus pocus of a wizard to trick the idiots. Period. Yeah, they are defeated, honey. Their energy is diminishing by the moment. Great fear has come upon them already. Already, starting from the top. So their energy is going to be diminished too. Yes, all praises to the Most High. Yes, I want to thank you all and I salute you all for joining in this powerful heavenly fight. We have been factored in. We are on the chessboard of the universe. STARSEED United, we are on that chessboard. Yes, and Mother has us moving strategically against our enemy to fight for our kingdom and to pray for our nation and for humanity, all the sons of Adam, and all of our friends and allies as well. Yes, all praises to the Most High for you. I can't wait to meet you all. I think that's going to be very soon. I think our magical gathering is going to be very soon. Yeah, but we're going to see great things happening. If the Father honors what I say, they are going to be squirming in this 3D dimension. All of them running to the bunkers and everything. Great fear will come upon them because they'll know then that we are in the days of judgment. Right now, they're in the stage of belief, but they will know in a moment. They will know. Yes, all praises to the Most High. Yes, bless you all for your support of this station and your kind comments. And thank you so much, sister, for your beautiful, beautiful comment breaking down what MAGA is all about. Yes, and a special shout out to my bro star DSB, my bro star, who has shown great support of the Hebrew Rose of Jericho. I cannot wait to meet you, bro star. We got a lot to talk about. May the Most High bless you 1,000-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. And thank you all of you that have sent me gifts of love. It's been so beautiful. It's so encouraging that you respect my work enough. And you hear the Holy Mother and resonate with this message, that you would go into your pockets and bless me. Thank you so very much. Yes. Okay, you guys. Goodness and mercy shall follow us all of the rest of the days of our lives, and we will dwell in that magical holy palace once again with our Father, the Creator of all things, the Almighty One, and the Master of the Day of Judgment, our big brother. Yeah, our big brother, the Son of the Father, and our Holy Mother. Yes, we pledge our allegiance to you, big brother. Much honor and respect, Kwam Yasharala, to you and the heavenly host, and to our big brother as he walks this planet too. Very proud of you, Bro Star. Yes, our big brother. Messiah. And thank you, Holy Mother, for all of this wisdom that you have imparted unto us. We have so much gratitude and respect, and we honor you, Mother, as we should. Yes. Goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in that holy palace with them. Very shortly. Abracadabra. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all of this good news. STARSEED United. STARSEED United for life. Yes, we have many victories. Thank you so much for your gifts of love. May the Most High bless you 100-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. Until the next judgment news, your big sister, the Hebrew Widow, the Hebrew Rose of Jericho out. Shalom. The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Abracadabra.